Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first look of the new Clio. This is the base trim I wanted to show you. Now there is E-Street Alpine in the background and you can see the front bumper on that one and on the base trim. So the base trim has a different bumper. It's similar to the one on the Colt to Mitsubishi clone of the Clio. Now if we come a little bit closer, let's check out the details. Now we have the standard LED headlights with projectors. We have the daytime running lights on the top and here on the sides. Now we have the beautiful piano black details here and here towards the badge. So this orange color really pops in the car, looks so good. I saw the same spec in the white color and it was really looking dual. Now you have the air tunneling on the sides there, and looking here again, piano black around the badge, new diamond there, and you can see here the finish. Now underneath is unpainted plastic and there's no parking sensors. You do have the radar there. Now if I back up here, you can see the front end and it looks really stylish. It's beautiful. The new Clio really looks fresh. Shaking it from here, now we still have the creases and it looks really elegant. Now we have the steel alloys, steel wheels with the hubcaps. So these look like aluminum alloys, but they're not. These are actually, you can see here, steel wheels, but they have this opening, so there's like 5-spoke, and the hubcap is nicely covering it. So you can see by this that this is a hubcap, but this one's nice because there's lug nuts going. So you put the hubcap on the steel wheel and then the lug nuts through, so no one can steal your hubcap. These really look nice. These are 16-inch tires, so 100, what is this, 95, 55, R16. So that's the tire dimension, and you have the metallic black finish on the side mirrors, so it gives it a little bit sportier look. Turn signal there, and you can see the mirror. Now, checking the dash. So pretty plain, no speakers. There are speakers in the A-pillars here. We're gonna check that inside. We have the lane assist camera here. You know, there's a lot of glare, and light and rain sensor there. Now, is this double painted? I think it is. And if I back up here, you can see the profile of the Clio. Now, interesting here, this is unpainted plastic and it has Clio signature here. Now this E-Street Alpine doesn't have that. You can see the rear handles are flush, and checking the rear. Now the rear has drum brakes because this is the base model. And checking the rear here, so it looks really nice. The rear bumper is the same. So there is the E-Street Alpine here. You can check that one out. So same sides here, but different diffuser. But on the middle trim, it's the same diffuser. So this one's unpainted. You can see the exhaust pipe and parking sensors there as well, and you can see the cat eye. So this gives it like a little bit sporty look from the rear, and you can see the transparent now Lexus style LED taillights. You can see the new badge and Clio in silver. The Sport Alpine has it in black, and you can see white license plate illumination, and there's a button here. So if I back up, you can see that. Opens nice and tall. I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.16 feet. Now manual closing, plain on the top. You have the shelf here. You can remove it and take it out if you want to. Now look at that cargo space. For a small city hatchback, it is nice and deep. There is a lot of, height here to the loading area, but you can see here there's room for a spare tire, but there isn't one. And I'll just fix this. So you can see there is a tether point there, and here inside there is a warm light on the right side, and on the left side there is none, but there are on both ends these kind of hooks. So you can put a net or maybe a grocery hook if you have a really thin bag, perhaps. Seats knocked down 60/40, but this is all standard in the Clio. Checking the car from this end. it is really elegant, even for a base trim, well equipped. So when you cap this, you can put this strap here so it doesn't damage your clear coat. And on the top, not to forget, you get a rubber antenna. This part is like gray finish, but then this is like a rubberized antenna. As you can see on the Esprit Alpine, this is shark fin antenna, and that one has black badge and leathers. Now, good closing sound, good opening sound. Doors open fairly wide. You can press here to lock for the kids from the inside. Now on the back, it's hard plastic, and even on the back as well, power windows, small pockets there. Not sure if this is even a speaker or just like an opening. This definitely is a speaker. Now, seats. So these are the base seats. This is kind of cloth with contrast white stitching, and this feels like, yeah, it's like, you know, it looks like a cloth, but this is smooth finish. It's like synthetic. So that's it. Now over here you can see the Isofix covers, and you can see the seats. So if you press down here, press deep in, you can see the cargo space. So the gentleman will open that, and you can see now how it looks while it's open as well. Now there is a small seatbelt aligner there, so you can put your seatbelt on the spot. Let's jump inside. Now you have this nice carpets though, they look rigid. So okay, feet room and knee room. Now this seat is way back, but it is okay, manageable. Let me just close that properly. There we go. It's slightly resonating at the end, but it's, I guess, with the doors on the back they're light. Now over here, you can adjust the seatbelt. Now these are cloth seats, but I noticed you don't have any pockets on the rear, unfortunately. And transmission tunnel is a bit wide, not too tall, but it's there. Now this is spongy, making sound here, but here nothing. So it's soft, it's wide here, and I'm not sure if I like this synthetic material, to be honest. I like the cloth though. Now, I'm gonna try to maximize the headspace there. So let me just show you headspace in the Clio. You know, for a 2-meter tall person, it's not good. The roof is slightly going downwards. But for an average person, you know, you'll still be touching the top, but it's okay, it's manageable. Now, only the driver has the handle, the rest is a blank. And voila, that's the new Clio. On the front in the base spec, you have the small screen and the manual AC. But let's get on the front and check that out. Now, driver has a handle, and you can pop this plastic here. There's a physical cylinder there. You have a physical key in the key fob. Good closing sound, opening sound. Front doors open wider, they're slightly heavier. Here is your tire pressure, and on the top here, this is hard plastic. I believe it's soft on the Esprit Alpine. I might be wrong. We're gonna check that out, but you can lock here. All power windows are fully automatic, and you can fold the mirror. So let me just check this, if this is true or not. No, it's hard plastic, but this one is padded. So I know, I checked it on this one. Here it's just hard plastic. This one's slightly padded, but this one feels smooth. It looks like a textile, but it's actually smooth, kind of plasticky material there. And you have here the lane assist, you have the brightness for the screen or digital cockpit, and you have the height of the LEDs. You have the standard rubber pedals for the manual and manual steering wheel adjustment. Now the seats are manually push here to slide back and forward. This is for up and down. Push this one up, then you can tilt the seat. You have a speaker there. Now, these look okay. They're the same design. I like this pattern as diamonds here, but not a huge fan of this synthetic material. I don't know, we'll see how that works out. Now, these original carpets are really solid. Look at this. This is like a rough textile rigid, so I like those. Let's hear the closing sound. Okay, I have to lower this. I did adjust it before starting filming, but then someone just, you know, jumped in, moved it, but it's all right. Now zooming to wide lines here, you can see the point of view. Now, yes, this is kind of small, and in UK, this is standard for some reason. They don't get the big screen, and I would prefer the big screen, although this isn't too shabby. Zooming back in, now you can see the steering wheel. It has leather, but it's on the smooth side, 3-spoke. Now, there are a few buttons missing here. You do have this for the cruise control, speed limiter, and cruise. But here, actually, I think on the other model here was a blank. Have the phone calls and have the pages. Now, here are the light controls. You should keep them on automatic. This is just for a car show. You can see these for the wipers. Now, if I press here, you can see the digital cockpit. There's, I believe, 3 display options. This is the one. This is the one here. We have the lights on the side here because there's no screen here. And then if you press again, it switches to that one, that one. Actually, I'm pressing up and down here. So I guess you have fuel and odometer. Then if you press the other one, I have a different display. And then same here, you have it on the side. So it's just like 3 different display or screen options there. As I mentioned, this is hard. Not sure why they've made a hard piece and a soft piece. Production wise, this is spending more money, but okay. There's a speaker there. And again, this, you can see it's kind of shiny. It's kind of smooth surface. Now here's the small display, and you have the shortcuts here, and you have the auto start stop off. You have the hazards. And I saw, I think in another model, there were heated seats. So that was kind of surprising. You have the lock and lock here, and you have the AC vents. You can press here to defrost the front. You have the fan speed, and you have the AC. I wish they've labeled here at least the temperatures. And I would advise you to skip this trim, go for the middle trim where you get automatic AC, because in winter you have a lot of condensation here. With the automatic AC, you don't get that. Here is the AC button to press to engage the AC. Now here is the 12 outlet, aux and 2 USB A's. Here, this is rubberized. Now the manual fits nice in the hand. It's a bit longer travel, but fits nicely inside. 6 gear, and then backwards would be reverse. Now I would not advise you to go for this. This is probably like 65 horsepower or 75. I would not advise this because you're gonna miss the 6th gear. Your engine's gonna be screaming on the highway speeds. It's gonna be very loud and underpowered. And then if you're using AC, it's totally underpowered. Then you're gonna be shutting off the AC to get slightly more power, and it's a bad experience. So I would not advise going for this base trim or the base engine for that reason. Now there's a little piano black here, not too horrible, and there's a place for your card or a key fob, manual handbrake in plastic, and 2 cup holders and a little space there. You have the ISOFIX points for the base seat, and you know, they're the same design, but just I don't like synthetic, to be honest. And this kind of falls down, but it's nice and spacious. You can see this very deep inside there. If you just push that paper, you can see there's a lot of room. Now headspace on the front is no issue. And checking the mirror here, you have a little bezel, but you have to push it down if you don't want to be blinded by an SUV behind you. Passenger airbag there, you can see these are warm lights. And you have the emergency there. Also, you have the, let me just flip these off. They're off. You have the mic there for Bluetooth calls, documents holder, and a beauty mirror. Now, that's it. To show you this display, now you have here standby. So this gives you this outside temperature, clock, and date. You just press in, and then that's that. You have the minimal display, so it's kind of just dark if you don't want to be glazed by that at night. And then you have this one. This is the home screen. On the top here, you have the devices. So you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have different pages here. You can add widgets. Let me see here what we have. Oh, okay. There's like different layout options, but you can see here driving assist. So you have the follow assistant, warning 2 seconds, active braking, lane. And you can see here traffic, speed recognition. Now, driving eco monitor. And this is the home screen, so you have the audio on off. So, yeah, you have only the volume here, so and that's odd. You don't have the plus and minus. So you have that. You have the radio stations here. If I go home, so I wanted to show you here, you have the car, vehicle driving assistance that we showed you, parking assistance, rear parking sensors. You can see those. Actually, wait here. Actually, yeah, we showed all of those, did we? On. Okay, we didn't actually. So those are those settings, and then you have the system settings here. You have the display, so you can have different colors. These change here as well. So I think blue goes like a complementary color for the exterior color. And you can see all of that, so I don't have to share that. You can see the sound here has balance feeder manual, front, and that's that. I think you can reset here everything. So that is it. So yeah, I think we showed you most of this. So back to home menu. Okay, that's it. Very basic. I saw another car here and it had navigation. Now I think just tapping here, there are phone options, and once again here, radio, music, smartphone integration. So there is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can also use this display for that, Waze or something similar. Let's get out and pop the bonnet. Now, I think it's in the middle. Let me see. Actually, no, it's to the left, push to the left. Left of the badge, push to the left. You can see that one. And washer fluid is this yellow. And you can see the, I think this is a 3-cylinder. So let me see here. Let's drop this. Closes perfectly. Check the spec sheet. So we have the Renault Clio. Base price 18,140 euros here in Austria. Have the Valencia orange metallic color. And this really looks beautiful. It just pops. And we have the standard equipment like the 3-year warranty, multimedia system, EasyLink 7 touchscreen with that plus radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cruise control, manual AC. So this is everything base. This is all in Deutsch. And so this car price is, I guess, 18,000. Yeah, I read that, sorry. There's something optional here. I'm not sure. This is kind of bonus, so they give you a discount. I guess this is the fair price, 15,390 minus 500. So total price 14,890. So 15,000 euros, not a bad price. This is again 65 horsepower version and 5-speed manual. So I would definitely advise you. You're gonna thank me. Go for the middle trim. Go for the 100 horsepower version. Do not go for this underpowered petrol. But the car looks stunning even in the base trim. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more from the Linz Car Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when you upload more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.